Hey guys, Josh from Strength and Motion Academy here today. I'm going to talk to you about horizontal plane pulling. Last week I spoke to you about horizontal plane pressing, which is basically pull-ups. So now we're actually going to address this plane in the row formation. So essentially it's just a row or row variations that you usually see. People tend to do like a seated row is what your most common thing you see in a commercial gym, but we're going to talk about the body weight versions of hitting that. So these muscles are always, these exercises are focused around hitting the traps, which are basically, imagine a kite on the back, whereas you can see here, this image of the traps, you can pretty much see they've got some upward fibers that bring the shoulder blades up, you've got some middle fibers that bring the shoulder blades back, and then there's those lower fibers that bring the shoulder blades down. So when you're looking at rowing movements, doing this motion here, you're pretty much honing in on actually getting those blades backward like that. So what we call shoulder blade retraction. Builds a huge amount of shoulder blade control, and that control transfers into all of your movements, including your pressing exercises. So this is a very important video. Now, with no further ado, I'm going to talk to you about doing some activations for it. So have a look at this image on this video I'm overlaying right now, and you can see that as I relax my shoulders, the shoulders drop down. Then as I start to pull those blades back, you'll really see that the trapezius highlight itself when it gets contracted, and all we're trying to do is relax the shoulder blades, slam those blades together, relax them, slam them together again. So smash a couple of those out. That's going to get your middle traps firing and going to give you good connection to that muscle. Now let's take a wander over to the squat area, which we're actually already standing in, and I'm going to show you some actual movements. So I'm at a standard squat rack at the moment. The alternative to using this is a Smith machine that you'd find at a commercial gym. So all I've done, I've just set this at a random height. Obviously, the higher you set this bar, the more upright you're going to be, therefore the easier the row's going to be. So all you do, set yourself a barbell or whatever height, come under it. When I do these exercises, I like to pivot on my heels. Some people actually like to be flat on the ground, but whatever suits you to adjust whatever kind of resistance you want. Grab the barbell in an overhand or an underhand position. Preferably, probably an overhand, it just works better with this exercise. From here, get yourself nice and level, shoulders down, keep your six pack on, and then just row to the bar. Chest to bar, and down. Now, barbell rows with the bodyweight world, probably my least favorite exercise, just because the barbell literally gets in the way. So I prefer to use something like a TRX or a set of Olympic rings. TRXs, to be honest, these guys are pretty much just a glorified set of Olympic rings. Just think of Olympic rings with a bit of glitter on them. So all you do here, a traditional row, the way you set up, get yourself to your fully retracted position and then step into it, and then that's what you know your resistance. From here, you can come down and then really squeeze your shoulder blades together as you row. My favourite part about using the TRX for rows is that when you're fully opened up, you're at a steeper angle, therefore you've got a decent amount of resistance. But what most people neglect in their training is the ability to actually slam their shoulder blades together. And because, like, realistically, you need a huge amount of shoulder blade control. So this is a really efficient exercise or effective exercise to get that contraction. Because the more upright you come in that row, as you come deeper and deeper into that pull, you'll feel that angle, that because you're more upright, that resistance is reduced, and you can really hone in on that shoulder blade contraction. Now, TRX rows are good. Obviously, you can adjust those to adjust your angle, or one of the last ones I'm going to show you here is setting up a box and a set of Olympic rings just to do a really a heavy horizontal row. This is probably the highest loading row. Beginners, probably not going to have much luck with them, but from here, get your body into position, shoulder blades down, and then from here you can just really row like that. Really slam in. When I'm really upright and contracted, for me, I still find quite a bit of difficulty honing in on those shoulder blades squeezing together. So personally, my recommendation is get stuck straight into the TRX rows, because they're going to be the best exercise for really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Guys, that's me for now. Check me out on the website as well. I'm going to put a full article on this as well. Obviously, this video is going to be featured on the YouTube channel if you're not already watching it via YouTube already. Stay tuned for the rest of it, and we're just going to constantly be putting up some really dope footage and content for you guys, so just stay tuned for the next couple of years. See you guys.